This is one of my favorite core exercises. It uses dumbbells to add resistance to a regular dead bug. So what we're going to do is press the weights up. You're going to try and lock out your elbows and your arms, and you're going to get both your legs into a 90-degree position. 90-degree at the hips and 90-degree at the knees. You're going to brace your abs, and you're actually going to use your abs to pin your ribs down to your hips. So you can see here, now I'm doing it in a neutral spine position where I let go a little bit of, not my abs, but of my rib cage pinning down. And here you'll see me adjust, and I'm actually going to pin my ribs down again. This is because some people tend to not feel their abs well while they're doing this, so pinning your ribs down really helps you feel them recruit. This is also why we lock out our arms and push up against the dumbbells. This all helps recruit the abs more. Also, you don't have to alternate legs each rep. I just like doing it because it makes it more dynamically challenging. However, you can do one leg at a time, maybe 8 to 10 reps if that suits you better. So this next variation is going to make it a little bit harder. So it's the same setup, legs at 90-90 position, and now we're actually going to bring the dumbbells overhead a little bit. So I want you to just go slowly, one step at a time, because the purpose of it is to get your abs going even more. Now you'll notice every inch that you bring the dumbbells further back towards your head, the harder your abs are going to work, or the more it's going to challenge them. So again, we want a point that's going to challenge your abs and work them hard. We don't want it to be impossible where all of a sudden you start using your lower back to take over. So inch it one step at a time. You can start at maybe hovering them around your head. And then after that, if you get more comfortable or if you get stronger or if it's too easy, you can start bringing your arms all the way back. Now this is the hardest variation that we have. It's a step harder than even doing it with weight plates because each arm is forced to work independently and coordinate with the opposite leg. This makes the obliques work even harder because they not only have to stabilize the counterweight from your legs moving, but also from the weight in your arms. So I talked about the previous variation where I was alternating legs and how it made it a little bit more dynamically challenging. Well, this makes it a step further because now you're going opposite arm, opposite leg, and you have to coordinate that while using your abs. So now we're going to go over the spinal positioning one more time. We touched upon it in the beginning, but here you're going to see that I'm actually going to start off by putting my hands underneath my lower back, and you'll notice that there's not much room between my lower back and the ground. And that's because I'm really bracing my abs and I'm pinning my ribs down to my hips as I do this. So now I'm quite hyperextended, and as I do it, I actually feel a lot of discomfort in my lower back, and I feel my abs working less. Now, some of the people that tend to not feel their abs while they do this exercise also tend to be people who are very hyperextended while doing this. And that's why we recommend most people to have the ribs pinned down position or neutral spine. Now, in terms of programming, we usually stick to 2 to 3 sets of between 5 to 10 reps each side. This is based on your current fitness level, of course, but also on the goal of the exercise. If you plan to use this as a warm-up, then 1 to 2 sets of lower reps will probably suffice. But if you're using it as an ab strengthening exercise, we recommend adding more volume, closer to 10 plus reps.